Hi everybody, welcome to this new episode of the Utopian Let's Play series, where we're gonna try to play the game with diplomacy or intrigue. We're gonna play with the Securan race, and in the previous episode, we began to explore the solar system, and to be quite frank, our solar system is not having much. We have our prime world, which is Utopia Prime, which is a desert world, and we begin to construct our first small port on it, and also constructing two construction ships to do the gas mining stations and the mineral mining stations. We also constructed two exploration ships and begin to explore the universe as well. We also discovered the event or the site which allows us to begin to research the warp field precursor. Yeah, we are only at 52 on the sheer research. So, yeah, the ship's gonna need to be repaired. There's a lot of resources on that planet. There's also a continental world here that has a lot of resources, and I want to colonize this planet because not only there's a lot of resources, but it's also a colonizable planet. Now, Cougar Fur, I don't think that this is something that our race needs, right? There's the Nataran Insect that we already have, the Osalia. And what is the other one? I think the Wirconium, yeah. Alright. But we don't have a source of Wirconium yet. Maybe we have just a few. Anyway. So what we're gonna do in this episode is trying to work towards the warp field. And also to increase our research. Another thing as well that we are discovering with this actual race is the 20% penalty or extra cost for the maintenance is really hurting our economy. So, because if we go in here, we just have maybe two construction ship, two exploration ship. We are constructing two mining operations, a spaceport, and we are already at 5k maintenance. So I was thinking maybe it would be a good thing for us to try to increase the efficiency of command to reduce the save fund to have additional savings. Right, so but we are limited in our research capabilities at the moment. So, yeah, it's only 10,000 output. This will bring at 15,000. Yeah, it's gonna take time to research that. So definitively, I think we're gonna need to have a proper research station. And also, in the previous episode, we had a scientist that was there, but she was a spy. She had the trait like foreign spy, and so we got rid of the. We don't want to have a spy in our rank. We can't allow that because that's gonna allow other spies to steal our technologies, and we don't want that. So I think what we're gonna do in this episode is we're gonna focus on designing our first main research center. And it's gonna be a starbase. So we're gonna construct our first starbase, and it's gonna be mainly focusing on the three branches of research. And it's not necessarily going to be super well armed, but it's going to have decent defense when we're going to have shields and armor, which we are actually researching. But we are going to construct this. So we're going to create a new design. And we're going to go in the Securan. I think the Securan, that's not the Securans. Where are the Securans? It would be nice to be able to search by race. Because I'm not necessarily sure. Not gonna waste too much time. It's just the base. It's okay. I think that's the Securans. Here you go. The Securans are there. So, everything looks like ships. That's the Shakturi at the bottom. Yeah. Like even our spaceport looks like a ship. Anyway. So for the research center, just gonna use that design. Why not? So it's gonna be a star base, not one of the research stations, not one of the research stations, but it's gonna be a star base because we can construct that anywhere. And we don't want to have a predominance of one research above the other. So we're gonna sort things by category, and we're gonna look at reactors. So reactors, here you go. Command center. Storage. Docking. I think docking is part of storage. Component cargo module. Sure. Habitations. And a name. So it's gonna be guys, if you only you can help me with names. I'll call it something. Starbase, and it's gonna be Extensor. I'm gonna call it Extensor. MK1. All right. So I always like to do this because this is the shell. All right. I always put one of what is required from us to construct whatever we need to construct, and then I put what I want. So what I want in here, I want a lot of research centers. I want at least 5 of each. So that's gonna give 50-50. Can I have 5 more? You currently design this design, and less at colony. So that's good because it's going to be at the colony. So as you can see, we're going to have 100 in each research. So this is going to be a huge point for research center. We already have a docking. We're going to give a little bit more fuel storage because the fuel is going to enable to store energy or fuel. But fuel storage is going to enable to have fuel to power the station. So we definitively want that to have a minimum of capacity. We need more energy. So we need more reactors. Maybe not 6. At this stage, we don't have any firepower, shield, or anything. And I don't want this thing to fire stuff. I just want this thing to be able to defend itself. That's the duty-free trade zone. I wonder. Technology increase new commerce center component revenue from trade by improving the efficiency of financial transactions. This can provide significant additional revenue for your empire. There's already that in the small spaceport, so I don't think that we need that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We're gonna add the habitations. We don't have any armor or shield at this moment. We could add some weaponry, but that's gonna draw attention to it, and I don't think that's gonna be a good idea to do that. Yeah. All right. So let's add some habitations and life support. There you go. All right. Now, in terms of resources, we're gonna need steel, helium, lead, a lot of silicon, uranium, gold, and polymer. And it's going to cost a lot of money to maintain. But I think it's 100% worth it, guys, because this is actual research. So I'm gonna go there, and I'm gonna request. I think the planet can construct that. So I'm gonna go there, right click here, build extensia. There you go. So that's gonna plummet our cash flow. Can guarantee you that, and also our cash on hand. We are on ×4 as well because, yeah, there's not much that's gonna happen at the moment. The construction ships are all busy. The exploration ship, one, doesn't have any mission. So let's see where this is. Okay, so already explored the area. We already know what's gonna be in here. So I requested the other starship to explore this system, and I'm gonna do the same here. Explore this system. It's gonna do that. Okay, so that's done. Our cash flow apparently at the moment is not hindered, which is surprising to me. Maybe it's because the station is not built yet. There you go. So, and that's it. So the cash flow plummets because we have this station. But now that we have this station, the actual output capability have doubled. So that means that all the research that we need to do are going to be speed up by 2. So it's definitively worth it. Okay, so this ship is not doing anything. So if you're not doing anything, retire the nearest, because honestly, I don't have, like, it costs a lot of money to maintain those ships. Okay, so this guy, I finished his mission. So what I want, so I could request the reparation of this ship. I'm surprised that we didn't find another operational ship. Some gold. Yeah, this planet has a lot of things that we need. But I may construct a specific resource base here, which is going to allow us to exploit those resources there. So I'm not going to do that now. But I definitively want to have... yeah, oh, that is minerals, right? Chromium is mineral. Carbon fiber is mineral. So we're going to need to have luxury. Okay, so we're going to put... we're going to request this constructor to construct a mining station here. And if I'm not mistaken... we should have luxury structures. Yep, we do. All right. So that's what's going to happen. And after we will try to repair the ship. Yeah, he's mining gold, which is fine. Okay. Okay, this guy also has nothing to do at this moment. I think I want this ship repaired. Let's do that. I want this ship repaired. Ah, here you go. And there is a ship there. This is what I was wondering. Why there is no ships? Normally, we always have a functional ship that we can use. Okay, so the time is advancing. How things are going in terms of victory conditions, we do not know. But we are the happiest people on the universe as far as we know. Our growth is growing with 11%. And we are sucking the cash flow deficit by growing our population, which is exactly what we want. Our engineers have researched personal transit breakthrough. Okay, so they haven't they finished? Yes, they did. So we're gonna need passenger ships, and we're gonna need resource base. Super excited, guys. All right, so wait a sec. Yeah, we're gonna need the entertainment center, but we can do that after. we have the storage and personal transit. So we can do the standard accommodation. So we're going to create the design of our first resort base. Now, do we have a design for a resort base? Doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, so first things first, we're going to create a passenger ship. Right? This is absolutely critical, because if you don't have a passenger ship, then you can't transport people. So there is no point having a resort base if you cannot transport people. So passenger ship. Here you go. Hey, it's already designed there. So evade, flee when military on site. That's fine. All right. So same principle. We're gonna put the basic stuff first. Fuel. Main thrusters. So that's engines. Storage, passenger. So that is this one. Habitation. And a name. Expensia, maybe. Or no, maybe not the traveler, but not the Horizon, but I'm trying to find a name for the ship. It's gonna be a passenger ship. Maybe Euphoria, maybe. Let's say Euphoria. So it's gonna be a passenger ship, Euphoria, MK1, and I'm not gonna be the one constructing that. That's gonna be a ship for the private sector, but we need it. So what we need in this instance, so we're gonna go with engines. We want this thing to have more speed, obviously. So a little bit more. The turn rate is good. I don't think I need to modify the turn rate, I guess. I just want a little bit more speed. 42, 12 energy, that's fine. The range is too short, in my opinion. We're gonna need to have a little bit more range than this. Yeah, that's fine. We're also gonna need more capacity. So how many people can he carry? Nobody is mentioned there. Okay, so it's not stating how many people it can carry, but we can... carrying capacity 12,000, so storage... And transported passenger on starships, passenger away wish, travel, immigrant, and tourists, passenger storage component are built into the passenger ship or resort base. Higher technology component allow you to carry more passenger. But for what we can see here, capacity 1,200,000. That's a lot. Maybe 1,000,000. Wow, that's a lot. I'm not sure if I'm understanding that right, but that seems a lot to me, like 1.2 million people. Just gonna reduce, I'm gonna put that there. Put some more habitations. The speed is okay. There's no warp. No point for this thing to have firepower. If they get caught, they're gonna be destroyed. I don't have any technologies to defend it at this stage, so that would suffice. I'm just going to increase the storage capability again. I wanted to do at least a sector, and I think we are good. We're good. Would suffice. Now, let's go with the resort base. So we're gonna create a new. And so what we want is a resort base. Boom. And the resort base, we're gonna call it resort base, and it's gonna be Joy MK1. So reactor, command center, fuel storage, commerce and recreation center. Ah, shonks, we don't have recreation centers yet. Okay, I cannot do it, so there's no point wasting time. We need to have this, which is exactly what we are researching. So let's wait for that send-lock. We encountered a new empire. It's pirates. It's not good. Okay, we avoided a raid because our spaceport, alright, has a little bit of firepower, but doesn't have much, which worries me. So I may modify some stuff. So I think we're gonna need to have some escorts, and we're gonna need to to modify what is in our spaceport. So we have 10 missiles, and I wonder if it would be better to have Epsilon missiles, because okay, so missiles have a better range, so that seems good. But I want also to have a little bit more firepower. So I want to have 5 more, or maybe 10 more obsidians, so that's going to increase, but it's going to require way more energy where we can use at the moment. So we're going to need to have more reactors. Yep. And that is going to require more habitations, obviously. There you go. So that's going to increase the cost quite significantly, but we need it. So we're going to go there, and we're going to require this thing to be retrofitted to this. It's going to cost us a little bit of money, but it's definitely worth it. And also, let me check. We have in our state ships, we have escorts, but we already have done. So that's perfect. So we're going to request the construction in our spaceport to have 2 escort ships. It's going to burn our cash a little bit, but I feel that it would be very good. So let's look at our ships right there. We're going to put them in a fleet. And the fleet is going to be home defense, like we usually like to call. And home defense, we will set it up when it's going to be there. For now, they don't even exist. Yeah, so it's going to take time to retrofit the station. I can't wait for us to have shields, which is about to happen. Okay, so we have the shields. Perfect. So this is a major update for us, because almost a lot of our ships in Starbase needs to have shields. All right. So we're gonna need to implement that, and the next research that we are working on should be the what? Why is that only the 4th one? You must be kidding me, right? No. The next one is the warfare precursor. We need to work on that thing like there is no tomorrow. Seriously. Okay, so our population is growing. Total research capacity, and that's the actual output that we are having. Great. Also, we have and this is the thing, guys. Like when you are starting a new game like that of Distant World universe, the good thing that happens when you are in the pre-warp area is like you can literally tailor the design to your system, and also you can create exactly what you need, right? You can design the base like a star base for specific research. Like there I have a planet that is going to give me a bonus in high-tech research, which is just there. So I'm going to create a high-tech, sorry, it's not a high-tech, it's an energy research station at this planet. But also, once it's going to be explored, I will also make sure that it has the capacity to extract gas. All right. So this guy is going to the planet, so this is going to be pretty good. And we may include the destroyer in our fleet to defend ourselves, or we will recycle it. 3-year cycle. For the next year, we'll have an increase in friendliness and increase our population growth. Wow, that is huge, guys. Okay, so let's see how much our growth is gonna, how much our population is gonna grow. Just curious. It's not growing for now. Okay, so we have helium. All right, so can you explore that ship? We have investigated, and boom, that ship belongs to us. So we're gonna take off the automation, and we are going to request that ship to go here. Actually, we want to patrol it. There. It's our first real military ship. All right. %19 population growth. That's it? Wow. All right. It's not as much as the Borgs. The Borgs was 40%, but yeah, it's good. It's better, right? It's definitively gonna help us increase our population, which is gonna help us reduce that. Because as you can see, the cash flow is really gonna be, it's really a problem at the moment, which is a good thing for the pirates, because the pirates, if they see that you have a lot of cash flow, they're gonna come pay you a visit, right? But if you don't, then they're gonna leave you alone. Or if they ask you an escort, they're not gonna request you as much money. All right, so that's the thing there. Okay, so let's go in the design. And what I think we will do is that we're gonna put shields, because there are no shields, and this is the problem, because we're gonna need to integrate a little bit of shields. But if we do, we cannot construct the ship anymore. So we may, oops, not what I wanted to do, sorry. Reduce the speed a little bit. No, yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. The size, yeah. Let's do that for now. Same for the exploration ship. So the exploration ship has a lot of speed, which is what we need. But it should have at least one shield. I'm gonna reduce the direction jets and just maybe take off one iron thruster. The constructor should have the shield. I think that's not, the constructors can have more stuff on them because they are slower. So I gotta put 2 shields on it. Yeah, we're gonna be good. All right. The passenger ship should have shields just to protect You know, maybe 2 shields would be nice. And also, as I said, I want to have more, a little bit more reactors on those ships. Yep. But no, no weapons. Freighters. Okay, so we have freighters. Fuel capacity. I still think 1 helium. Yeah, we can construct that. We can one shield should be good. Oh, that's the reason why we don't have freighters. We don't have the technology to construct them yet. Oh, yeah. Because we can only construct ships of size 200. That's why I said, like, why there is no freighters around? That's why. So we can construct a smaller version. Oh, do that. It's gonna take a while before we can do that, and we cannot crash course this. It's gonna take too long. So I think I'm gonna create a smaller version. We're gonna create a copy. I'm gonna call it. This is a horrible name. Small freighter. I'm gonna call it beginning. MK1. And all right, cargo capacity, that's way too much. Okay, so in movement, yeah, it's super fast. Reactor. There you go. There's way too many. It's way too fast. That's fairly good. So then you can take this off. Right? Because if you put that in, you're going to be slowed down anyway. We're going to add the habitations. Boom. And we have our first small transporter. We can even give him a shield, just so he can have some protection. And maybe we can give him a little bit more cargo, because we took off a lot. And boom. So it's a small one, but it will suffice at the beginning, right? And maybe once that is going to be an option, the private sector will request, now that they can construct it, to build a few of those small freighters, right? They can construct it, right? Yeah, they can construct it. So let's see. Also, how is our fleet going? Okay, so our fleet is constructed. Oh no, it's not constructed yet, right? Yeah. So, all right. Okay, so the mission has been completed. Those guys are gonna come back. So what is in this ship? What is the design of this ship? Okay, so there's some shields, a little bit of armor, Epsilon torpedoes, auto defense, so I think that's point defense. It doesn't have an hyperdrive, I don't think, no. Yeah. Alright, so we may keep it for now. We may keep it for now. Okay, so home defense have been constructed, and we're gonna request the home defense to patrol the area, and we're gonna set the range to the system, defensive. Home base is gonna be the planet. So here you go. At base at Utopia Prime, Empire Utopia Prime, posture defend Utopia Prime and system. 2 ships. Boom. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go in the system, and if anybody goes in the system, they will. If any pirates come in the system, they will attack them. There you go, and you see, look at that, 13,000 bonus income. And if we look at the income, you will see like that comes from spaceport income, and that is because the private sector. If I go here and I go in our spaceport, you will see the private sector have requested a bunch of freighters to be constructed. So they are paying to us the right to construct those ships. So that's going to put a little bit of money in our treasury, which we really needed it. And is also going to give the possibility to move resources around, because there is no point constructing mining stations if there is no freighters to move the things around. We have constructed an escort. Yep, we have completed the research. Oh, okay, so armor. Perfect. All right, so I think this is where we're going to end this episode. It's already 36 minutes long, but we have done a lot. We have researched the shields. We have constructed our first passenger ship, our first escorts. We have acquired a new destroyer. We are repairing a light carrier, and we have constructed also our first main research station, which tremendously help moving with our research, and we're gonna continue from there. So thank you very much, guys, for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe. That will tremendously help the channel. If you have any comments, constructive feedback on what I could do, or any help, please let me know in the comment section below. If you have good names, please leave them in the comment section. I really, as you can see, like I really struggle with good names. So if you have good names for characters, planets, ships, stations, please let me know, and I will catch you on the next episode. Thank you. Bye.